Hi, everybody. God. I'm not saying good morning anymore because I lie every time I say it. Because it is actually 2:19. I didn't sleep very well, so I didn't get up till late, like around 10. Then a friend of mine called. He's in the UK. So we talked for a while. So I had to go to the drugstore. Went to the drugstore, and they had Dollar Day. Oh, this Dollar Day is gonna kill me. I'm sitting down right now. Oh, here, we just got a Trader's Joe, and I don't know if this is like the way it is everywhere. Here, I'll show you. It's like a little paper. And so far, I haven't gone to Trader's Joe because every time I hear somebody say they've gone, but it's got these cute little pictures in it. And it's got products, like here it talks about pine nuts, $7.99 a pound. And, they talk about, it's like, I don't really want to read a story. I just want to know. I haven't yet. There was some trimmed asparagus, but I have no idea how much it is. I've looked everywhere through here. See, trimmed asparagus right here. What's wrong with putting the prices like below it or something? I'm not quite sure because I haven't been there yet. Everybody just says it's crazy. Oh, I washed off the refrigerator. And now I just have to clean up the counters. Yeah, I think this happens when you, just like clean the surface and, and keep cleaning it and cleaning it. Then you end up with this disaster of deep cleaning. And I'm really not good at it. I've been sitting here thinking, I think I'm going to make a list up of everything I have to do. And I unloaded the dishwasher and I timed myself. It just took over 2 minutes at the most to unload, and it was a full loaded dishwasher. So I think I'm going to clean in I'm going to donate like 15 minutes or a half an hour to this. I'm like also making a giant mess in my bedroom after reading that article about purging. I am just not a good housekeeper. I was also looking at bills, and everybody seems to like Filofax and stuff. I just use a regular old date pick. That's all. And so I'm setting up appointments I have like June, August. Except this is a 1.5 year one, so it ends in August. So I will have to buy, it ends in August. I just keep it in this leather case that I've had for years and years and years. I keep notes to myself, poems that I write, just a hodgepodge of stuff, and normally a red paper clip when it is where I'm at. Simple, sweet, cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Well, I need to change the battery, so get back to you. Well, as I was saying, I just use a date book. The reason why I normally get the 1.5 years is because I just forget and forget. I just have stacks of little papers. After I clean up the counter, talking about paper, I'm going to start what I've been making. I call them junk journals. I take all of my envelopes. Well, here, you know, I'll show you when I get to it. Because I'm tired, that's on my list. I really need to do the, God, the saga of the coconut butter. I should just get it done with. Oh, I'm telling you though, everywhere I go, dollar sale, dollar sale, dollar sale. And it all started because I saw oven cleaner for $1. I have a self-cleaning oven. I'm just scared to death of it. It's like, it gets up to like, I don't know, 700 degrees. It just freaks me out. So I'd actually just rather clean the oven. The first time I cleaned an oven, it said, I bought a can, it was a couple of years ago. Yeah, I know, I never clean an oven. I think, you know, the old cliche when God said brains and somebody said no thank you, I think he said, Susie Homemaker jeans? And I said, no thank you. But it said, you know, milder, nicer stuff. And so I spray it all over in the oven, and it smells kind of like a fake perfumey, you know, like really bad perfumey, flowery. So I go to wipe it off and it starts burning my hands. Oh, I figured if it was like, you know, not harsh, that you know, they wouldn't put lye in it. So I also bought rubber gloves for $1. I'll show you what I got. I'm tired. It's like I'm one step off today. Well, let's see in a minute. Right. This is what's for lunch. I'm having tuna. It's one of those snack packs. Comes with the mayo. I don't, and a mint, but I don't use the relish. I don't like relish. Some coffee and water. And I am still trying to decipher the Trader Joe's magazine. I started watching a movie. It's white. What's the flower? It's a beautiful flower. Coriander. Last night. I think I might go finish it and kind of chill out for a minute. I just didn't sleep good. The wind was really bad here, and I'm accustomed to the wind, so you would think it wouldn't bother me, but I know this sounds weird, but you ever notice sometimes it's like an okay wind and then there are negative winds? I think it was one of those. As you can hear in the background, I'm also doing some laundry. I have a brand new washer and dryer. They're stackables. And I swear that wash machine makes more noise. I had them come out and check it because I just could not believe it made so much noise. But apparently it is normal. So I'm going to go eat and maybe watch the movie and then get to cutting up envelopes, and you can see kind of where I'm going with it. You have to really see them as I make them. And the thing I like about junk journals is it's anything you want it to be. I need to get a new glue stick or tape stick. I call them tape sticks. They're little dispensers that put tape, because I have like gobs. I should try to zoom in. I have gobs of postcards on my, I have a friend. She travels a lot and she sends me some of the bizarroest. But you'll just have to see what I'm talking about. Well, I'm gonna go eat and see how the day goes. Well, I've just been cutting up envelopes. This is what I make my junk journals out of. And you know, you think, oh, it's got writing and stuff on it. Well, that's the part that you're going to decorate. You can decorate either by painting over it, by taking other envelopes, cutting them, and taping them on. The whole exercise is to end up with, you know, cheap paper. Like this one might be too hard to cover up. I go through them and they'll be about this size. I'll fold them in half for my grandchildren. But for me, I'll probably use this. I have a 3-hole punch. I'll punch a couple holes in them. Only use 2 of the hole punchers. And then get some cardboard and, you know, make an outside. Sometimes I just use cereal boxes and paint or cover them with cloth. And the object is, you don't have to decorate them all in a day. Like, my friend is coming over and I'm going to make her one about this size. And I put so many pieces of paper together and I just sew them. And then I get out the E6000 and we'll bind it for her. She has some cardboard that she's been painting, so this will work out perfect. And it's really easy to get envelopes. Everybody has them. All you have to do is say, give me some. And you don't have to decorate them every day. And in her case, she decorates them, you know, whenever the mood hits her, or she does 2 or 3 a day. And then she writes affirmations in them. That's what she likes to do. I write poetry in them. I put pictures in them. There's just, like, you can cut off the, you know, the licky part, the thing, and cover a lot of it like that. There you have covered. I love the designed ones. Like this one's like perfect because it has no design, and I like leaving the windows in them because when you look through, and like this one just has the from, and normally what I do is I don't cover this up. I might cover a little of it up. And then like if I put a postcard on it or something, then I, you know, write who it's from or the date. So mine will end up being this big. The whole envelope with the seal cut off it. So that's what I do for junk journals. And the reason why I call them junk is basically I'm making them out of stuff that we would normally throw away. And you don't have to, you know, if you don't think you're creative, you should try this, because it's like, after, like if you have stickers, you can use those. Here's your chance to watercolor, and it doesn't matter. You can use different color magic markers. I mean, the object is just to have fun with it. And like I said, if you don't keep a journal, because mine turn into be well, I have some moleskin journals that I keep, but that's what I normally keep them on. But if you don't, you know, if you feel that, you know, you want to try something different, this is really good. It's cheap, it's free, and people are always glad to give you envelopes. I have more than enough to make both my grandchildren junk journals, my daughter a junk journal, and which they all will decorate themselves. My grandchildren thinks the writing on them is like the funnest part because they get to try to hide that. Like I said, a friend of mine, she writes affirmations in them. And, you know, by the sheer act of writing it down, and she gets them off the internet. I don't know where. My daughter uses hers as a scrapbook, so hers is easy to, decorate. And my daughter will be the first to tell you she is not artistic. Well, that's what I will continue doing, because like I said, I need enough to get for myself, for my 2 grandchildren, and my daughter. So, but I have 3 legal envelopes full of envelopes. So you might give it a try. I'll show you, in the future what they start looking like. I only do a couple pages at a time. And like I said, you can use stickers, you can use magic markers, you can cut up envelopes and use them to cover them. Just have to have something to glue it on. And like I said, on the ones I'm making for myself and probably for my daughter, I'll put 3 hole punches in them and then just tie them up with ribbon or a really cool twine. You can take a couple colored twines and braid it together, or just wrap it together, and it really looks cool. I'll show you in a minute what I got from Rite Aid. Well, this is my Rite Aid haul for Dollar Day. Got some oven cleaner. I got one of these brushes, and you put, I guess, the soap in here. I've been wanting to try one. I'm worried about it. I don't know if I could use it on my certain pots I own. But it's a nice brush. I got glass cleaner. I got some Powerhouse non-abrasive bathroom cleaner. I needed something for the shower. This I thought was an excellent deal, because if you go to the fabric store, just a whole bunch of safety pins. Safety pins are good. These are little magnetic clips, and I thought for my grandchildren's artwork and junk I put on the refrigerator. And then, of course, rubber gloves to go with the oven cleaner. My son, when he's here, he doesn't think I'm civilized because I don't have any toothpicks. I use the floss on a stick. So here's not only toothpicks, but a dispenser. I'm telling you, I just love these dollar days. I bought some tongs, because I really don't have, some this long. Let's see. And I paid, it was $9, but I got $1 off, around $1 off for, because I had a Rite Aid card. They have a wellness card. Well, that's about it for me today. I'm gonna go fold some laundry and figure out something to eat, but y'all take care. Bye-bye.